In the vast tapestry of nations, the United States stands as a vibrant, multifaceted entity, often perceived through a lens colored by its cultural exports, political influence, and economic power. Yet, beneath the surface of this well-known image lies a treasure trove of shocking facts that reveal surprising aspects of the country, challenging preconceived notions, and inviting deeper exploration. Here are 10 such revelations, each a portal into the complexities of American life, history, and identity. First, consider the staggering fact that the United States has one of the highest rates of incarceration in the world. With approximately 2.3 million people behind bars, the U.S. prison population is the largest globally, accounting for nearly 25% of the world's total incarcerated individuals. This phenomenon is not merely a reflection of crime rates, but is deeply intertwined with systemic issues such as socioeconomic disparities, racial profiling, and the war on drugs. The implications of this statistic ripple through communities, affecting families and contributing to cycles of poverty and disenfranchisement. For many, the prison system is a stark reminder of the challenges that lie beneath the surface of the American dream. Next, the surprising prevalence of food deserts across the country reveals another layer of complexity. Despite being one of the wealthiest nations, millions of Americans lack access to fresh, nutritious food. Food deserts, areas where residents have limited access to affordable and healthy food options, are often found in urban neighborhoods and rural regions alike. This paradox of abundance and scarcity highlights the disparities in food distribution and the socioeconomic factors that contribute to poor health outcomes. In many communities, fast food chains proliferate while grocery stores are scarce, leading to a reliance on processed foods that can exacerbate health issues like obesity and diabetes. The existence of food deserts challenges the notion that America is a land of equal opportunity, exposing the harsh realities faced by many citizens. In stark contrast to its image as a land of freedom and opportunity, the United States also grapples with a significant wealth gap. The richest 1% of Americans hold more wealth than the bottom 90% combined. This staggering inequality is not merely an economic statistic. It reflects a broader societal issue where access to resources, education, and opportunities is often determined by one's socioeconomic background. The concentration of wealth in the hands of a few has far-reaching consequences, affecting everything from political power to social mobility. As debates around taxation, healthcare, and education reform continue, this fact serves as a reminder of the challenges that lie ahead in creating a more equitable society. Another shocking aspect of American life is the country's relationship with healthcare. The U.S. is the only developed nation that does not guarantee universal healthcare for its citizens. Instead, healthcare is often tied to employment, leading to a system where millions are uninsured or underinsured. This reality becomes even more shocking when considering that the U.S. spends more on healthcare per capita than any other nation, yet still ranks poorly in terms of health outcomes. The complexities of the healthcare system, with its intricate web of private insurance, government programs, and rising costs, can leave many feeling vulnerable and anxious about their health and financial stability. The ongoing debates surrounding healthcare reform highlight the urgent need for a system that prioritizes the well-being of all citizens rather than profits. The fifth shocking fact revolves around the educational landscape of the United States. While American universities are often lauded for their prestige and global influence, the country faces a crisis in primary and secondary education. The U.S. education system is characterized by significant disparities in funding and resources, often based on local property taxes. This means that students in affluent neighborhoods have access to better facilities, qualified teachers, and advanced placement courses, while those in underfunded areas struggle with overcrowded classrooms and outdated materials. The impact of these disparities is profound, affecting students' academic performance and future opportunities. As discussions about educational equity continue, This fact underscores the need for systemic change to ensure that all children have access to quality education, regardless of their zip code. The sixth revelation touches on the cultural phenomenon of mass shootings, a stark reality that sets the U.S. apart from many other countries. The frequency of gun violence in America is alarming, with the country experiencing more mass shootings than any other nation. This tragic aspect of American life raises questions about gun control, mental health, and societal values. The debates surrounding the Second Amendment and individual rights often overshadow the urgent need for comprehensive solutions to address the root causes of gun violence. Each incident leaves a lasting impact on communities and families, serving as a painful reminder of the need for dialogue and action to prevent further tragedies. Delving into the realm of technology, the seventh fact reveals the surprising dominance of the United States in the realm of social media. While platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram have become ubiquitous worldwide, their origins are deeply rooted in American culture. The influence of these platforms extends far beyond social interaction. They shape public discourse, political movements, and cultural trends. However, this dominance also raises concerns about privacy, misinformation, and the impact of social media on mental health. As the world grapples with the implications of digital communication, the U.S. stands at the forefront of this evolution, navigating the challenges and opportunities presented by technology. The eighth shocking fact pertains to the environmental challenges facing the United States. Despite being a leader in innovation and technology, the U.S. is one of the largest producers of greenhouse gas emissions globally. This paradox of progress and environmental responsibility highlights the ongoing struggle to balance economic growth with sustainability. The consequences of climate change are increasingly evident, from devastating wildfires to rising sea levels affecting communities across the nation. As discussions around climate policy and renewable energy gain momentum, the need for collective action becomes more pressing than ever. The U.S. role in global environmental efforts is crucial, and its decisions will have far-reaching implications for the planet's future. The penultimate fact shines a light on the rich cultural diversity that defines the American experience. The United States is often referred to as a melting pot, a term that reflects its history of immigration and cultural exchange. From the indigenous peoples who first inhabited the land to the waves of immigrants who have arrived seeking a better life, the tapestry of American identity is woven from countless threads. This diversity is a source of strength, fostering creativity, innovation, and resilience. However, it also presents challenges, as issues of race, identity, and belonging continue to shape the national conversation. Understanding the complexities of this diversity is essential in fostering a more inclusive society that celebrates the contributions of all its members. Finally, the last shocking fact highlights the unique political landscape of the United States. The U.S. operates under a two-party system, a structure that can often stifle political diversity and limit voter representation. While this system has its roots in the country's founding principles, it has led to a political climate characterized by polarization and partisanship. The challenges of navigating a divided political landscape can leave many citizens feeling disillusioned and disconnected from the democratic process. As movements for third-party candidates and electoral reform gain traction, the future of American democracy hangs in the balance, prompting critical discussions about representation and civic engagement. These 10 shocking facts about the United States reveal a nation that is both familiar and unfamiliar, a place of contradictions and complexities. Each fact serves as a reminder that beneath the surface of American life lies a rich tapestry of experiences, struggles, and triumphs. As the world looks to the U.S. as a leader in many areas, it is essential to acknowledge the challenges that persist and the work that remains to be done. In understanding these surprising aspects of the country, we can foster a more nuanced perspective, one that embraces the diversity of the American experience and recognizes the shared humanity that connects us all. The journey toward a more equitable, just, and sustainable future requires collective effort, open dialogue, and a commitment to understanding the multifaceted nature of the nation we call home.